If you're hoping to build a new habit, change a behavior, or meet some goals in the new year, I'm about to share how to avoid a common trap. Be sure to listen. Hi, I'm Jen Barnes, and you're about to experience how to ditch the old ways of doing things and move from being other led to being self led so you can live a life you love. Welcome to the Self Led Woman Podcast. Hey, it's Jen. If you're wanting to build a habit, change a behavior, or meet some goals in the new year, here's an essential truth. Relying on willpower is not the best way to meet your goals or build a habit. I get why you might think that willpower is the way to go. No one really talks about needing a specific strategy to get yourself to do stuff. The emphasis is just on here's what you need to do, go do it. If you've fallen into the willpower trap, I'm willing to bet that you've maybe even started your new habit in the past. And you might have been able to do it for even several weeks, but eventually you find yourself petering out and giving up. And you might have felt like a failure. Maybe you felt some shame. Maybe you've given up on trying to change your behavior, meet goals, or set New Year's resolutions in general. But the problem is, we only have a limited amount of willpower. So relying on our willpower to get ourselves to do stuff isn't effective. It's like trying to drive your car around the entire country on only one tank of gas. You can go for a little bit and you might get to see some stuff and do some things, but eventually you're going to run out of gas and have to stop. The same is true with willpower. Only have so much that you can use in a day, and eventually it's going to run out. And the more you use it, the faster it depletes. And so what can we do instead? There's actually three essential pieces to being able to build a habit or meet a goal. And I'll share about those in the upcoming workshop I'm offering in January. But first, I want to share about an essential piece that most people miss. So here's what most people do. Most people start the habit with what they think it needs to be in order to meet their goals. They focus on the outcome. But back to our car example, that's like trying to traverse the whole country on one tank of gas. Eventually, you're going to run out. And so what can you do instead? So back to our car example, is you can break the journey up into small pieces, refueling along the way. The same is true with habits. When you're building a habit, you want to start small. Some even say stupid small. I say so small that it doesn't even feel like it's worth it. This is because in those early weeks, you're not focused on meeting your goal. The focus needs to be on adding the habit itself. It needs to be on creating that thought process of, I'm going to go do this now. And, oh, I'm going to set out time for this, as well as, oh, that means I can't do these other things. And so you want to start small so that it doesn't inhibit your life too much early on. You can increase the time once you're in the habit of doing whatever it is. And so now you know an essential piece for being able to meet your goals in the new year. But the thing is you don't have a process to make sure that you stay consistent. If you're ready for a change, you're ready to crush those goals, then you're personally invited to a workshop I'll be offering January 14th at 2:00 p.m. Central Time. The link is in the show notes to register. We'll be going over those three essential components to be able to build a habit and meet those goals. And so if you're interested, the link is in the show notes. Be sure to check it out today. Take care.